Good evening, folks. This is Darth Ravage07 coming to you tonight with another quick review from the outstanding Transformers War for Cybertron trilogy. Kingdom lineup is none other than the G1 Inferno siding with the Autobots, and with Inferno in the listings, I can't be the only one. I was really anticipating to see this be Beast Wars Inferno, the Fire Ant. But all the same, this is not a shabby figure nonetheless. Seen Kato's review, then I watched Piao, Transair, and several other folks get their stuff in as mine is going up and down the seaboard. All of us pretty much got it from the CMD store. And so I watched it go from Champlain, New York to Springfield, Massachusetts, from Springfield, Massachusetts to Jacksonville, Florida, and I'm in North Carolina. So it should have went from Springfield, Massachusetts to Greensboro, North Carolina, but that's just not how it did it. But anyway, with all that complaining aside with the whole shipping debacle, let's take a look real quick here at that beautiful Kingdom artwork and him with this fire hose there. And just really, this is really top-notch stuff right here. On the back, you got 17 steps to get him from robot mode to his fire truck mode, and also the issue with the pegs still remains. And of course, the money shot with the Kingdom box art is this awesome little thing here. I'd love to get a blown-up poster of the side of all the the different ones. But this is, a fave because Beast Wars brought me back to the collecting fold. And you got a shot of everybody. And I can't wait to get a hold of Tigertron. I can't wait to get a hold of Scorponok there. And like I said earlier, I'm not going to get that HasLab deal because I'm not paying over $500 for a decent Unicron. So we'll let the sale version do that. One of the guys the other night, I think it was oh my gosh, it was on one of the other live shows last week, and he was like, get that sell and you won't be disappointed. So with all that said and done, let's get this guy unboxed and see how awesome he really is. Thanks again for watching. And here's what comes with your package. Of course, you got the obligatory instructions there. You got these nice full cards that we thought was mindless at first, but actually learned these backgrounds change colors, and this is actually a brand new one I haven't seen before anybody else do. Is one of Optimus Prime with that much of the writing going on, so that's actually really cool. It's the actual character card, I guess, for him. And wow, that really smelled. Shoo. Alright, so there's the collector's card. We'll go back and go look at my stuff and post a answer video there for Kato, because Bacon's the one that discovered it from tformers.com. Good catch there, Bacon. And they're just not mindless. There's something going on with the colors and the code and the rarity and all that jazz. No pun intended. Alright, we got Grapple. You pretty much know how to do this transformation here. With all that said and done, an absolutely sharp looking piece to behold. And anyway, so there's that, and behold, there is Inferno on the turntable. As we go along here and stuff, we can see that instead of the white up here, we got gray. The gunmetal gray goes throughout pretty much, and it's not that bad. It actually is quite striking. Now, a little word of warning, with the paint, they painted these black pieces right here, and it's kind of sticky on mine at first. I'm hoping that's something that doesn't come back to haunt later as we keep moving on. Give me just a second more. So we just get into focus as we do the turntable of crazy awesome. He's got all the ports that you could ever want to plug extra stuff into. He's got several places to also do blast effects and splooshes. And I just like the way everything cleans up on the back. It's again another mini masterpiece, much like his counterpart from Earthrise, Grapple. I'm gonna get Grapple out here with him, and that's the only really big good bad comparison there. But with all that said and done, I absolutely love the way this looks. I like the way the Autobot symbol there pops on the chest. I like the yellow that's in there and the blue for the eyes and the way the face looks. I dare say that's the sharpest retail version of Mr. Inferno that we've gotten. Give me one moment. I'm going to go get Grapple and we'll do a side-by-side. And like most folks say, these are all Inferno here. With Kingdom is just an afterthought of the Earthrise. And just wish it could have come out maybe with Earthrise, but it's okay. Better late than never. And we got it now. And it looks astonishingly good together with his mole mate from Earthrise, Grapple. Let's take a spin around the side. See how that looks there. Boom. I mean, got the ports. It's got the extra fire hose there on him. These things do not come out in vehicle mode. There's the extra combat ports. Boom, boom, boom. And on the back there. And the back side. This is another example of a mini masterpiece if I ever saw it, guys. I love how both the ladder and the crane, you know, double up on the back and turn this out to be an outstanding figure. So all that said and done, I'm going to be extra uber careful and get this guy into his fire truck mode and get him back into his crane mode, and we will finish off this quick review. Thanks again to all those who are subscribed, watched, and supported the channel. We're trying to take it over the top there, and hopefully this and the Dinobot will help finish that off over the weekend. Awesome stuff, guys. Thank you. I highly recommend this on the robot mode alone, but let's get it over into the vehicle modes. Thanks again for watching. Now I got him back down into his vehicle mode. Let's take a look here. Some other great details. He's got the wipers painted here on him, and the Autobot symbol looks better than ever. The front end's painted nice. He's got one of those blast effect pegs there in the front. His spout's there on the top. Let's continue this guy all around the side here. The rims are not got the issue except for the little metal thing. It's better than what I've seen on most others. Going around the back, the taillights are not painted, but I guess you can do some black panel lines and make them pop pretty easy there. The gun stows, the ladder does. You got to be wary of those pegs in the back there again, and I'm really worried about the paint on his thighs there, giving us some problems. He's got silver painted siren lights, and right here, stop right here for a second. These little things, just like I said, pegged into the combat holes. These folded back. These are usually white on all the other Infernos across time. And these things are unpainted, but there's just sirens there behind it, siren lights. And windows are black, and everything looks really good. I mean, this is just an outstanding, you know, figure here. Let's get him side by side with his mold mate. One moment, please. And your mileage may vary, but I mean, these have been really outstandingly great looking figures side by side together there. And I got the crane claw there, because I didn't like it sticking out the back side of the other side there. So we're going to go around on the starboard side first and take a look at that. And I want to say, with my fine eye, that they didn't really do any other different details there. It's the same little things that you see throughout. This is black and it's got that, but that's painted from that same. You can see those little lines on the side. That's identical. That's identical. Same things with the rims. These are painted. These are painted. It's got the metal pin. The metal pin, and it's less jarring on this as in this case. Come around the back. You'd have to paint the tail lights on this guy after doing some panel lining, and this guy just needs panel lining, and then you got tail lights and little gappage there. This is minor. This is not how you're going to pose these and or display them in, you know, any collection spot. They both have the same kind of extending booms on the ladder and the crane boom there, and just outstanding, guys. I just wow. Can't believe I've finally got Inferno here. The Molemate Grapple from Earthrise. And these guys do not disappoint at all. And with that said and done, I am going to call it a day. I'll do the Dinobot review tomorrow. And just want to say thank you again to all those who have subscribed to the channel. Let's hopefully tell your friends, tell your family, and then once you tell them to do that, fall asleep with it, on my channel and get through all that stuff. You might see some neat and crazy things there from over the time I started my collection in '97 all the way up till this newer stuff. I got a Force Effects lightsaber. It's getting ready to be finished loading, or is loaded, finished, and it was different. I've not had the lightsabers before, and these guys never do get old with these excellent figures here. This just carries on, Now I'm hoping Hasbro, please, if you're watching, please give us a Beast Wars Inferno, and really satisfy a lot of folks is hungry for that. Also, a super nice Galvatron and a super nice Rodimus Prime. Everything's been clicking here with the Kingdom and the Studio Series 86 to coincide back and forth with each other. Love seeing the Beast Wars amongst the G1 stuff, and Kingdom has been a dream come true line for a lot of us, Hasbro. So just keep that stuff rolling. Let's get that arc out here sometime. I imagine that's going to be our Commander class figure at some point, and it'd be neat to see if he actually turns into either Alpha Trion or Primus or something of that nature. It'd even been cooler if we had him do a version for a hat tip and nod to animated, and that be an Omega Supreme, but that's okay. And from animated, and eventually hopefully we'll get that figure as well. Maybe they'll redo the animated line next, and or keep hearing that they're going to do Armada and all that stuff. And Armada, I did the Armada stuff and collected it, but I didn't get Micron or Energon or the Cybertron line, except for a very few choice figures that I wanted to get a hold of that were appealing to me from both of those. I did the Armada, pretty much done with it. You kind of just got too kind of caught up in the mini kind of gimmick. But that said and done, the original gimmick is the transformation, the accessories. Awesome set to get Inferno. 2 thumbs up for me, and like I said, thank you again to all who have watched. Till all are one. See you next time. Have an excellent week out there.